Have you ever woken up feeling lost, even before the day had begun? Have you ever looked at your reflection and wondered, is there a better way to live? Not a perfect way, not a way filled with sudden fame or loud victories, but a quiet, steady, simple way, a life that blooms from the inside out. If you have ever felt that longing, stay with me, because sometimes transformation doesn't come from grand moments. It comes from what you choose to do. Every single day, it begins the moment you decide, I will show up for myself, no matter how small the steps seem. It starts in the morning, before the world wakes up, before the rush, before the noise. You open your eyes between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock a.m., not to chase deadlines, but to greet yourself. You sit up, feeling the quiet weight of a new beginning. The first thing you offer your body is a simple gift, a glass of water. Cool, clear, life-giving. You drink not because you have to, but because you are learning to care for the vessel that carries you through this world. And then you step outside. The early sun is gentle, almost shy, painting soft gold across the sky. You let it touch your face, your skin, your heart. This moment of connection with nature is not about productivity. It's about remembering that you are alive. Next, you sit down to nourish your body. Not with sugar or haste, but with a high-protein breakfast that whispers to your cells, I am here for you. Let's rise together. Some days it's eggs and toast, other days a simple smoothie. Whatever it is, you choose it with love, not with guilt, because the way you feed yourself is the way you tell yourself, I am worthy of care. Before the world pulls you into its noise, you pause, you find a quiet corner, you close your eyes, and you breathe. 5 to 10 minutes of meditation, not to be perfect, not to clear your mind entirely, but to sit with yourself in stillness, to hear the quiet voice beneath the clutter, whispering truths you often forget. And if there's a little more time, you let your body move. Maybe a stretch, a few yoga poses, a quick jog around the block. You don't exercise to punish yourself. You move to celebrate the miracle of having a body that can move, that can feel, that can carry dreams forward. If you enjoy it, a small cup of coffee follows, not to jolt you awake but to enhance your focus. You sip it slowly, with gratitude. Then the world begins to stir. And you, centered, calm, prepared, are ready to dive into deep, concentrated work. But you are not only building a career, you are building a mind. So later, you open a book, not because you must, but because ideas are food for the soul. A few pages each day. Wisdom flows quietly into the cracks of your being, planting seeds that will one day blossom. When noon arrives, you choose your meal with the same intention. Protein-rich, low in carbs, fuel for a steady mind, a steady heart, not heavy, not rushed, just enough to keep the fire within you glowing warmly, not raging wildly. And then you step outside again. Fresh air. A second kiss of sunlight. You breathe deeply, not because you have to, but because you can. Life is not only about personal victories, it's also about connection. So you reach out, a text to a friend, a call to someone you love, a coffee shared, a smile exchanged. Because relationships are not luxuries, they are the invisible threads that hold your heart together. Later, you nurture the part of yourself that longs to create. Maybe you pick up a paintbrush, or you strum a few chords on a dusty guitar, or you sit with a pen, letting words pour out, messy and beautiful. Creativity is not a hobby, it is your soul breathing. Evening falls and you return to nourishment once more. Dinner. A balance of protein and healthy carbs, simple, wholesome, enough. An hour before sleep, you take magnesium to soften the muscles and ease the mind. You put away the screens. No blue light, no endless scrolling, no silent assaults on your peace. Instead, you reflect. You look at your day with kindness, not judgment. What did I do well? Where did I lose myself? What tiny intention will I carry into tomorrow? You set your goals, not as a taskmaster, but as a gentle guide. You practice breathwork, letting your lungs remind your mind, you are safe, you are enough. And finally, sometime between 9 o'clock p.m. and 10 o'clock p.m., you lay your head down. You do not fall asleep as an exhausted fighter who barely survived the day. you drift off as a quiet king or queen, one who ruled their small, invisible kingdom with intention, love, and grace. This is how transformation begins. Not in loud declarations, not in perfect schedules, but in the way you choose yourself quietly, consistently, every day. Because self-improvement is not about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you already are and honoring that with the simplest acts of devotion. So now let me ask you, when tomorrow comes and the world begins to pull you in every direction, will you remember your quiet promise? Will you wake up, drink your water, stand in the sunlight, move your body, feed your mind, nourish your soul before the world gets a chance to tell you who you should be? Because life doesn't change in a single day. It changes in the days you think don't matter. It changes when you choose again and again. To protect the quiet miracle of becoming yourself, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. And the best part, you can begin again every single morning. The simplest routine, done with love, is the most powerful transformation you will ever create.